Is jealousy attractive? What, Oscar? Can I kiss you?
Banana! I just don't really know how to look in the lens.
Oh, look at us like a lens.
Look around.
Are we ready? 3. No, wait, just clap. 1.
If I take you down, would you really hold me down and be your best friend?
Good evening, afternoon, good morning, little hoes. How's it going? Special one for you today. We warned you yesterday that today's going to be a big one. Because
during our intro, Lucy.
if you're not going to be serious during the intro, then we're going to have to
Lock
do that.
in now, we're filming.
Professionalism, yeah? As soon as the camera turns on, continue. We have got Lucy Williams. Lucy Williams for us today is... I started talking over my clap and I realised that I was... Okay.
Anyway, nice.
Lucy Williams is representing the whole of the female race once again.
Race?
Female race.
Is it? It's definitely not.
Is that what
It is.
It's human race and then
Female population? Yeah. Lucy Williams, the female gender.
The female gender.
So today's female agenda. Today, Lucy Williams, for the second time in her life, is representing the whole female gender. That doesn't sound right, does it?
Female gender.
So yeah, congratulations on that promotion.
Thank you.
Lucy.
Thank you very much.
It wasn't really a hard option because she's probably one of 3 girls we know, isn't it? Today we're doing questions, guys. Everyone. Questions, guys. Are too afraid to ask girls. Part 2. So, nice. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay, yeah, let's go on with the video. So yeah, we put it on our Instagram story, and kindly our followers sent in some questions for us to ask Lucy or girls, and
Girls, galleys.
and just to quickly address it, everyone freaked out because it was a photo of my feet. Everyone was like, "Whose feet are
Ugliest
they?"
toes.
So a lot of the questions were really good. A lot of them were about Luca's feet. Some of them were just anal question marks. Those ones we're probably not going to include. Let's go on with the video. Okay, this one's quite cool. Quite an interesting one actually.
Okay.
Is jealousy attractive?
What, on a male?
No, on dogs.
Right, okay. Kind of, but not. Like,
I suppose to a
to a certain extent, because if someone's overly jealous and it's a bit like, oh Christ, like,
red
you know.
flaggy actually, isn't it?
Whereas if they're not that jealous, you're like, oh, do you not like care about me? Like, you want that a little bit, like, you know, just a little bit, just to show they care.
I don't
about
want to answer or put words in the female mouth, but I suppose to me, because that question can go both ways, I would say
We're not asking you, mate.
Yeah, you're not in the female population here, babes.
It probably depends on what level, at what stage you are with getting to know someone.
Yeah, if
That's a massive-
if I
that would be a
just
massive
started
point. It
talking
would
to
affect
somebody
that,
and
I
they were
suppose.
like, you can't go out, you can't do
Yeah.
this, I'm like, whoa, hold your horses,
Yeah.
sir.
Is it creepy to ask, can I kiss you?
No.
Maybe if you do it like that.
Maybe.
What's out the blue
No,
as well? Like, you
What if
walk
I
up to
see
someone.
smooch? No, I think it's not that creepy.
What,
I think it's quite romantic in the right scenario.
Yeah.
And the right person. It can't be
The
a
right
stranger.
person, the right scenario.
That is one of those things that will always be contextually important.
Yeah. Context is
Yeah.
massive on that one. Not some randomer on the bus. Can I kiss you? Definitely not. Baby.
How high a body count is too high?
Okay. The thing is, body counts, it's a sticky one. Because the thing is, I don't think body count should ever put somebody off a person, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah, pass as well. Like,
with a high body count comes a stigma, and
Yeah.
it comes just like an association. You think, they've been around,
Yeah.
like they're a little bit of a laddie. But I guess I don't know. I mean, if you're in the hundreds, I think. Christ. And if you're young, if you're like our age, like 20, and you're in like the hundreds, you're like, oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
How have you managed to cram that into your schedule?
So triple digits is where you draw the line.
I think, maybe if you go with your age sort of thing. So like 20 for 20, I think's fine.
I would say
something.
that could, yeah.
Not one every year.
January the 1st, tick.
There was like studies and stuff, and they were like, averagely, every person has 5 sexual partners. I was like, 5? The thing is, it's in our generation, it's quite
It's
natural
too
to have a
easy.
high.
Ooh, you're hard showing off.
Can they feel our dicks when they sit on our laps?
Fucking Christ.
What, Oscar?
Blame Alex. What do you mean, sit on our lap?
Fuck's sake.
Bananas go.
Banana!
No.
When you sell this house, you can sell this room for 2 in 1. Film set and bedroom.
Sorry, sitting on your lap. What? Just sitting there? Well, I presume not.
What other?
Well, I
So
think
what?
that's
So if you were like, so if a girl sat on your,
If a girl just sat on your lap,
no boner,
yeah, saying no doing doing.
you've never called
no
that.
banana. No, I mean I've never innocently sat on a boy's lap and been like, I feel that willy.
I think that's quite hard.
And unless they've got like
It might be
a
quite hard.
bit of a boner. I don't look for it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like, ooh.
Not obvious, not as obvious.
Yes.
Glad we cleared that up.
What's more important in a man, money or drive?
What do you be driving or do you... ambition?
Yeah, like ambition. But like a lot of money or a lot of ambition.
Ambition. Because if you have enough ambition, then you become successful and then get money.
Hopefully.
If anyone that is like ambitious, they strive for success and they're not going to stop until they get there. So if you're overly ambitious, then you will get money.
I saw something that was like find a girl that would find a girl that would stand with you at the top. That would also stand with you at the bottom.
Yeah, beautiful. Love that Pinterest quote. Thanks for that.
Does size matter?
No, I don't think so. No.
Come on, mate.
What's your idea of a bad first date? I was gonna say like, what's a nice first date? But I think I want to know like what would be bad.
Was it us that we talked about?
Yeah, we spoke about it the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Interesting. Isn't it? Oh, what if I
Sorry,
mate?
A bad first date. I think it's really hard to have a bad first date.
Do you?
What?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're not really going to go on a date with somebody that you'd think it's going to be bad first. You kind of already have a little bit of connection, so the conversation is going to run dry. But I guess if you were on the date and then other factors came into it, so I don't know, they took you to like a really crappy place, or like they didn't really have anything planned.
You want an expensive place? Yeah.
No, not necessarily.
No.
But if they, I think,
I'm
if they
joshing,
haven't
I'm
thought
joshing.
about the date, they'd just be like, oh, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like, or they don't have any manners or anything.
What's a turn off a guy could do in a bedroom?
I
I've put what's something off-putting a guy could do in the bedroom. Like you're getting down to business, then he does something, and you're like, ooh,
I feel like maybe if they try force you into a weird kink of theirs without addressing you first.
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like if they literally just
Yeah,
they just come out and fucking want to do some like I don't know animal role play or something. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, come out.
just like
Giraffe
furry
furry.
cat costume.
That would.
Yeah, I think that kind of goes without saying though. That is.
Like yeah, they don't. They just like randomly. Yeah, I guess being selfish.
I'm more talking like in general, sort of, not like odd.
Yeah, but
animal
being
fetishes.
selfish is quite general.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I'm more interested in.
Yeah, being
Making notes.
selfish.
No, I thought that would be more juicy.
Yeah,
to the-
that's what they do in the notes.
Knowing more normal.
costumes. Do girls? This isn't. Do girls think it's for f***'s sake or for f***'s sake?
For fuck's sake.
Which one?
What are you
What are you
saying?
saying?
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, but which? Wait. So
For fuck's sake.
Okay.
I do hear people go for fuck's sake.
I do.
well,
I
actually,
do.
what makes sense?
I say f***s. For
Yeah, but actually, for
sake.
fuck's sake. But then it's like
For the sake of the
for
f***.
for fuck's sake. Yeah.
It is for the sake of the.
It is for the sake of the
Fuck's sake of the
Okay, final one. So obviously, when like a guy's meeting a girl, or chat to a girl, and like sees a girl or something.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure, but like guys are often thinking about like sex or something. Is that the same? Do you reckon? Like if a girl, if a guy and a girl had asked me up,
Do you reckon girls have as high of a sex drive?
Well,
as
I
men?
think naturally we're all humans have, you know, like it's just human nature to
Need
think
to
about
reproduce.
sex. Like
It is.
I think like subconsciously, even if you might not be genuinely thinking, there's always that subconscious just instinct
biological
to like
approach.
to
Yeah.
have sex.
Reproduce.
But, yeah, obviously it's to reproduce, but then you just turn it's just not like sex. But it's just a bit of rompy pompy. Yeah, I think girls do think about it, but I think they definitely do suppress it a bit. But I think they only do that as for society, like just to come across to the guy.
Do you think?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think because it's always like the stigma, isn't it? If
Yeah.
like a girl sleeps with you on the first date, then boy is like less reluctant to go on a second date because they think, oh, she's easy. So I think they suppress it just to come across as more like wifey material.
Okay, so yeah, thank you for that, Lucia. Thank you for the insight.
Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming.
No worries.
It makes our life actually easier. Because we just sort of readers.
Read-
The internet, the
We just read
manager.
questions and then you.
Oh, I thought you meant like read novels on women.
Anyway, thank you very much for coming. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, subscribe. Comment down below videos you want us to do with Lucy in the future.
We're thinking of bringing Lucy back on to do questions girls are too afraid to ask guys. So get your voice through Lucy, and then soon she'll come on and she'll ask us those questions.
Arrivederci and kiss and look straight into the lens.
1, 2, 3.
You do it.
What?
Arrivederci.
I'm not doing it on
No,
my
but
own.
like, okay.
Arrivederci. Like a lot of. Okay, fine. We'll all do it as 3.
1, 2, 3.
Out of it.
Arrivederci. Mwah.
If I take you down, would you really hold me down and be your best friend?